Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, soul-risen sons and daughters of the Universal Awakened One. Just in time for tomorrow's solar eclipse and the new moon in Aries the Ram, our local Solaris has become very active today, releasing 4 C-class solar flares, 3 M-class flares, and a powerful X-class solar flare maxing at X 1.14 at 1520 UTC. Sending Gaia and all her children of the sun massive waves of gamma mother plasma energy of adamantine light. Pachamama also received a trinity of massive activations over the past 24 hours, with 2 powerful earthquakes in the sacred portal of Myanmar, with a 7.7 earthquake at 6:20 UTC and a 6.7 quake at 6:32 UTC, and another 6.6 earthquake in the central mid-Atlantic ridge at 1717 UTC, opening another 8/8 Lionsgate portal for our Eclipse Gateway tomorrow on the 29th of March. Keep feeling your way through all timelines, dimensions, and realms as we rise and shine as beacons of light, love, and truth for our great awakening and shift of the ages into our 5D new golden age of eternal life. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end where we release a powerful invocation of the Emerald Flame. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Star of the Light Addy, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. We are almost at perfect synchronicity. The spheres are in place, and by Sunday, we will be fully ready to begin the quantum jump. Deep gratitude to everyone who kept the faith and did the work. The joy is overflowing. This is the second coming, the Eluces of the Kore. Mitera Takata Ferame. 144 flowing in. Mother, we made it. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Lisa Marie write, loveless light becomes darkness. As love rises, truth illuminates. Truth will be shocking for many. Truth sets us free. Love light has won. Nothing can stop what is coming. It is done. Bright days ahead. The best is yet to come. Together we have liberated Earth and humanity. Freedom forevermore. We are golden. Shine on. And from Divine Star of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Rare portal for a new reality. Change is a constant, yet now we are ready to transform, take leaps, and honor growth more than ever. Nothing can stop your new beginnings. Accept the chance to step boldly into the unknown. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. We are being renewed in the infinite Creator's love and light, which serves as a powerful force guiding us toward healing and enlightenment. Remember, light equals truth equals love. They are one and the same. The creative source's light will bring the truth forward, and the light will bring love to the forefront. It is the Divine's plan, the Divine's order, and the Divine's timing. Within infinite source love intelligence, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Star of the Light, Yoshiko Prema Swan, Moon Lodge, in the sacred journey of womanhood, beneath the luminous glow of the moon, lies a path paved with the wisdom of the ancients and the whispers of the earth. This path unique to each who walks it. is a testament to the power of the sacred feminine, an eternal flame that burns with strength, resilience, and creativity inherent in every woman. As the moon waxes and wanes, so too do the cycles of life, mirroring the ebb and flow of our deepest intuitions and the endless capacity for renewal and transformation within us. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology, 3/28/25. In our process of evolving consciousness, it is not the world that is changing. It carries on as always in its game of cause and effect, reflecting our inner shifts and choices. But as you work on your personal karmic balancing, you naturally expand your observations, interpretations, and perspectives. You can now fully witness what you could not or would not see before. If the world seems more and more unfamiliar, confusing, or unsatisfying, it's because you're outgrowing it. Today is strong and enables you to stand your ground, to confirm and solidify your current position while you await the next quantum leap of shedding old skin. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Divine Feminine, 7777. How are you doing today? Are you totally triggered by the current energy, or are you doing just fine? Maybe you are amazing and seeing all the numbers and synchronicity everywhere. We are ending the eclipse season with the solar eclipse, which is also the time of the Aries new moon. This is one of the biggest eclipse upgrades that we went through in the last 7 years. We are reaching new levels of awareness on a planetary scale. We are pushed into challenging situations, all the time to deal with the things we have been avoiding all this time. The pull into the depth is quite strong and can cause triggering. Eclipses are cosmic events that help to illuminate our karmic path and serve as celestial checkpoints. We are experiencing big internal and external shifts. We are guided to act in a different way as in the past. Aries pushes us forward in exploring new situations. We can feel an intense mix of momentum, pressure, and transformation. We are challenged to release what is not working. Solar eclipses bring resets, new beginnings, and unexpected opportunities. We are guided to see what we need to do next, to clear, see, recognize what we have been avoiding for so long, and start this new chapter on a higher level. This cosmic event is a perfect moment to manifest. This eclipse is a powerful reset for us, especially in how we see ourselves and move through the world. It's okay to not have all the answers yet. Let the energy settle, and by the next lunar cycle, things will start making more sense. From Divine Brother of the Light, Alexander Quinn, Starseed. Eclipse Energy Update. This will be felt around. We are now approaching the event, a partial solar eclipse in Aries, March 29th. And although it's not a total eclipse, its energetic impact will feel profound. This is not only a supermoon, the second closest new moon to Earth this year, but also the final eclipse in the Aries-Libra series before Earth and her light workers shift into the Virgo-Pisces axis until 2027. Not only will this energy last potentially for the next 6 months, but for the next 2 years. Unlike the total lunar eclipse earlier this month, which brought deep endings, release, and emotional culmination, particularly connected to the past, this solar eclipse opens the door to bold new beginnings and expansions. Bold being the correct word here. Try, if possible, to feel into what is coming. Your soul's expression comes through your template as excitement and joy. Being in resistance at this time could exacerbate a feeling of being increasingly lost or at odds with oneself, which in some way will be self-prescribed. Looking back, the lunar eclipse earlier this month was about closure, the final pages of an old story, While this event is a bold initiation into what comes next, the rose-tinted glasses are coming off, dear light workers. It will be especially important this weekend to take time out and get clear on what you feel is falling away and what your soul is gently ushering in, despite the mind's logic and resistance trying to block it. This is an invitation to plant seeds, not only for your personal life, but for the world we're co-creating and the work you are here to do. This is the moment to take action, to move forward with conscious creation. This is not a time to sit back. The energy will likely not allow it regardless. If you are on a holiday at this time, sitting on a beach or at a retreat, you could end up feeling restless somewhere within the background of the experience. This eclipse carries very specific flavors, both collectively and individually, and it's working deeply on our psychology. So let's start at the beginning. It's not a simple eclipse. I wish it were, however. Aries' energy is courageous, pioneering, and asks you to assert your identity and independence now. Yet this push forward comes as Neptune, planet of dreams and disillusion, sits at the very last degree of Pisces, the final degree of the zodiac, symbolizing a great washing away of old illusions, beliefs, and emotional residue. Who you were in the first quarter of this month and who you are about to become, even if subtle, will not be the same. However, it may feel like being suspended between realities, a liminal space where the past dissolves and the future is still undefined. If that's you, please don't panic. You may experience temporary confusion or disorientation as familiar structures within and around you begin to dissolve. If they are dissolving, it is because they need to. Don't allow the ego to undo the work these energies are initiating. Remember, your ego likes the box that says the past is safe, but that's where expansion stagnates. Eventually, the stagnation can manifest as illness or depression over considerable period of resistance over time. Psychologically, this eclipse can trigger both a sense of loss and a deep yearning for something more meaningful. Meanwhile, Mercury and Venus are still retrograde, which is prompting a deep internal audit of your thoughts, relationships, values, and desires. However, Mars, ruler of Aries, is out of bounds. What this is going to do is intensify your urgency and emotional reactivity. You may feel like you are racing into the unknown. So take Mars into consideration and make sure you are crystal clear on your direction. Don't jump off the cliff until you know that bridge will carry you. This might involve a little extra planning. Take your time. Do not rush. Uranus will continue to shake the ground beneath your feet, literally and metaphorically, so it will feel like you're being pulled in a lot of directions. This mix of energy may show up clearly in your relationships, home life, career, sense of direction, or even in unexpected events in the news. Ultimately, this is a time of internal and external realignment. Things may shift quickly or feel unsettled, but clarity will return as you move forward following each puzzle piece put before you. It is okay to not know the whole picture, following each step much like a chapter of a book unfolding one page at a time. This eclipse asks, who are you becoming now? Can you shed the old skin and prepare for the upgrade with grace? It asks, what are you consciously choosing to create now? This is a psychological and spiritual reset, an opportunity to claim more of your expanded self, realign your values, and step into your future with purpose, not subconsciously, but consciously, not passively, but actively. Remember, dear light workers, those with ears to hear and eyes to see will feel and see your light. It will be received. You are from the stars. Have confidence, have courage, and so it is. With compassion, Alexander Quinn. 144, continuing to quantum solar flash in. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba. Beloved ones, as violet and pink ray keepers, many of you are now assisting the planet in the solar transfiguration that is taking place, as well as within many of us being now accelerated by the solar eclipse in Aries. One of the planetary purposes of the Aries eclipse is to bring more transmutation into old structures and restore their purity and original template. Many of you are now in communion with your sacred spaces, helping in shifting all duality planetary inserts with the non-dualistic ones. As Earth's transmuters, holding the seventh dimensional violet spectrum, and as harmonic magenta keepers, as part of your unique signature and soul coding, most of you are meant to bring harmonization and transmutation to the Earth's first chakra, which is not the location assigned, as guides reiterate often, but the chakra of the Earth in itself, which comprehend rocks, trees, mountains, and the elementals. Part of your mission also involves transmuting collective fear, which can often be felt as your own fear if daily clearings are not made. Detaching from the 3D distractions, especially the ones designed to trap consciousness, is vital for the ones whose main role is to act as Earth's purifiers and stabilizers. Otherwise, your energy will be compromised. Many of you are now holding this pink-violet frequency to help anchor more healing and restoration in your area or in new locations you are guided to. The Earth's alchemy that is taking place at this time is nothing like we have ever experienced, as everything is being transfigured into our more illumined essence, and being interdimensional transported into a new dimension, as all of us already have our own double residing in future timelines, whether in the form of parallel selves or in what we call our guides, who are sometimes part of our future selves. This is a time of great integration and disillusion, as we too coexist with physical ascension, seeing our bodies transforming, our personal challenges, and our planetary mission. Many of you will be guided to retreat as much as possible from social media, from busy environments where sonic manipulation is immense when these planetary events occur, to distort its frequency, as well as many other non-benevolent transmissions that can threaten, so to speak, your personal field and the frequency you choose to hold. There are many benevolent beings, such as the Arcturians and our Aurora family, among many others, assisting all of us in this transfiguration. The more we remain in our sacred space, not ignoring what is taking place or denying it, but witnessing it with complete divine neutrality, the more we will be able to hold an illumined frequency, spreading it to all who are willing to step into this process. This is a very important year to detach from all that is in the past, and the past is everything previous to this moment. From this year onward, nothing will be the same in our personal reality and planet, for we have been working during this and many other previous lifetimes to achieve this planetary leap of consciousness. Thank you for choosing to be part of this shift. Thank you for your conscious assistance to our planetary transition and ascension. May you receive as many blessings as you give, beloveds, with an infinite love from NataliaAlba.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. The Eclipse Passageway, Day 14, Expressing Your True Colors, Closing of the Eclipse Corridor, March 28, 2025. Dear friends, we are a few hours away from the partial solar eclipse and the closing of this first eclipse corridor that opened on March 14th with the total lunar eclipse. The energies have been intense during this period, and our bodies have been assimilating huge amounts of information at the energetic and soul level. The synergistic combination of recent solar winds, the equinox A few planets in retrograde and the lunar and tomorrow's solar eclipse have been reshaping and recalibrating the inner scape of our lives. We are all undergoing deep transformations at many different levels now. Our energy fields are being stirred, cleansed, modified, energized, and reorganized by the light codes we have been receiving throughout this eclipse passageway, and will continue affecting us until the end of the year. As these inner and outer changes have one thing in common, bringing us closer to our true divine self. We are leaving behind outdated, limiting belief systems and structures that have been acting as barriers to our full self-expression. We are moving towards a more authentic, loving, and compassionate way of being, individually and collectively. But to do so, we need to relearn to love ourselves unconditionally first, to love our divine core, to love our true colors. Indeed, the individual evolutionary changes can take a while to manifest globally. However, every step each of us takes in the direction of our own personal evolution is what really counts, and what will eventually manifest the global changes. It's time to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, and not to dim your light according to who is in your presence. Please remember, you are not for everyone, and that is okay. Don't spend precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value when they won't ever resonate with you. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. This could create friction and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Keep facing your true north and keep shining your true light brightly for those who are able to rejoice in it. Take it easy this weekend if your body asks for some rest. Those who are energy sensitives can definitely feel the physical and emotional interchanges taking place almost on a daily basis. As I mentioned, our bodies are leaving behind old energetic structures from the very deep layers of our being. Some of these structures are ancient energetic miasmas that only now are being able to see the light. The nervous system is the most sensitive area of our body at the moment. This system is releasing lots of painful and karmic memories, which may generate all sorts of physical symptoms. Dizziness, eye and ear issues, fatigue, lack of focus, memory problems, and a need to just be by yourself. Remember to practice grounding, heart reconnection, and to stay hydrated to assist the flow of information, old and new, within your body. Stay tuned for tomorrow's final update as we witness this wonderful celestial and energetic event. Right after the eclipse on Sunday, March 30th, mysterious yet inspiring planet Neptune moves into Aries, empowering us to keep challenging old and broken systems to pioneer a better world. Have a wonderful day. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. So much more will reveal itself from ancient times, when we finally realize that Earth is much older than we have been told, as I have been writing about for some years now. More than this, multidimensionality will open our inner seeing, hearing, and knowing in far greater ways, as our intuitive heart and soul knowing and guidance will tune us into multiple planes of existence, as we can only suddenly see, hear, and know things which we could not before. You cannot access this through the internet, nor through your phones, but only through your own soul. Note that as we are in this massive star portal now, and the energies will intensify from now on, the old world will become more chaotic, and even our lives. It is a matter now of taking one single day at a time, and living in the present moment, and allowing all to unfold, to stay calm and centered. For so much is going to happen as humanity's deepest shadows are revealed, even as the highest dimensional states open simultaneously. It is essentially your choice in which dimension you now choose to operate, whether you wish to stay in the old world or now truly step higher into the fifth and seventh. Once you are the latter, there is no going back. Therefore, the very void of the unknowing, now emerging, is indeed filled with so much knowledge, so much to explore, so much to embrace, so much to integrate on all levels, that we will remember this in the new earth and new golden age, as the age of new discoveries, new inventions, and indeed the cosmic shift of the ages. Onward and upwards we go. Arise, arise, arise. The age of miracles is here. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. The emotional ties to the past are dissolving. Motivation is activating curiosity of what lies ahead. Information will help you make decisions of where and how to move forwards. Research your options this weekend. Align with what feels good for your soul. Trust that it's all coming together beautifully. God bless you. Love, Carolyn. From 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Colleen Lemma. On Friday, March 28th, the moon, ruler of our emotional body, finishes up her travel through dreamy Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac. She connects with Saturn, ruler of karmic lessons, Uranus, planet of change, Venus, ruler of connection, and Neptune, planet of disillusion. This is the last day before a new moon solar eclipse, which will initiate new beginnings. So on an emotional and subconscious level, we are moving through a final clearing before the commencement of a new cycle unfolds. What Saturn lessons have you been moving through? How is Uranus enticing you towards new directions? Has Venus been asking you to reevaluate your relationships, finances, or sense of self-worth? And what illusions have Neptune been dissolving or dissipating? Later today at 4:36 p.m. EDT, the sensitive moon will move into bold Aries, the sign of the eclipse tomorrow. Before this day is over, she will connect with Mercury, planet of the mental realm, and Pluto, ruler of the underworld. This may bring in new thoughts and perceptions that will replace outmoded ideas and beliefs. Communication with another or within yourself may be needed in order to bring a transformational shift to your current experiences and circumstances. Get ready for the activation energies of tomorrow's eclipse. It could send you in a whole new direction regarding your truth, your life, and your life purpose. Blessings of love and light to all from SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Leah Whitehorse. Lunar aspects. We are trickling towards the eclipse. For the most part of the day, the moon is in Pisces, wondering. Along the way she meets Saturn, the North Node, Venus, Neptune. It's like an array of fine wines laid out before her, or prized delicacies to be savored. And so too must we learn to savor special moments before it all falls away into remember when and once upon a time. And it's not just the big things, the graduation or the engagement or the job offer. It's the tiny moments too, like a child's whispered conversation with an invisible friend when they think you aren't looking, a kitten shadowboxing an iridescent beetle crawling up the stem of a tall plant. It's the small things that make the heart leap and reconnect us to something greater that spins off into infinity. Count your blessings. Never stop believing in magic. As Luna moves into Aries, the lines to inner space and cosmic communication are opened. Be brave and initiate a dialogue with the gods. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 4, Yellow Self-Existing Seed. Tone 4, known as self-existing, takes root today, shaping the fourth step of this wave spell. Its keywords define, form, and measure. Turn your focus to the fine print. This is a day for zooming in, gathering details, and mapping out where you stand. As you navigate this 13-day journey, the self-existing vibe sharpens your lens. Suddenly you'll spot things you missed before. Use this energy to get informed and ground your plans in clarity. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Christina Papa Giorgio, Yellow Self-Existing Seed, 4 Con, Keen 4, 28th of March 2025, Defining a New Form. Keen 4 equal form, foundation, structure, earth. Yellow seed is tribe number 4, and we have a 4-day code. A 444, triple the codes. A multitude of magical codes for creating a divine foundation for New Earth. New Earth is really shaping up to take form now. Day 4 in the Red Mother Dragon Wave spell, where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves, others, and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love in the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Now that we have been birthed, taken our first breath, and become activated, it is now time for our desires to take form as we begin to define what our beautiful new world will look like. Tone of creation, self-existing tone 4 in the mental plane, emphasizes thinking and analyzing. Action measures, power defines, essence forms. The 4th day of the Red Dragon Wave spell is the one that gives shape and form. Day 4 is a very powerful creation day. It is a time to define what is important, what stays and what goes in our lives. When we use our discernment to mold the life we want, we only keep what is in alignment with who we are. We had time to reflect and to analyze and reprioritize what is truly important to us at a soul level. From this point on, we will have to decide what we wish to invite into our lives and make room for a new lifestyle based on time equals art, as we weave the new harmonic time matrix. Today's questions are, am I defining a better reality for myself, my family, and our planet, focusing on the best possible future in order for it to form in the physical realm? Am I blossoming into my highest potential through living my best life? It is time for the foundation of our new world to take form, sprout, and reflect the highest light. Divine blessings for fearlessly activating the new form of our beautiful new utopian world. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 4, Yellow Self-Existing Seed. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to target, measuring awareness. I seal the input of flowering with the self-existing tone of form. I am guided by the power of universal fire. And now we complete today's transmissions with a very powerful invocation of the emerald flame. By the sacred breath of creation, by the power of divine healing light, I call forth the emerald flame, the living essence of renewal, truth, and wholeness. O radiant flame of the cosmic heart, descend upon me now, flow through my body, my soul, my spirit, and awaken the codes of divine perfection within. I stand in the temple of the emerald ray, where the light of eternal healing flows, cleansing all distortions, dissolving all pain, restoring me to my highest divine blueprint. Flame of illumination, burn within me. Flame of truth, speak through me. Flame of wholeness, align my soul with the divine will. By the grace of the ancient masters, by the wisdom of the eternal healers, by the infinite love of Source, I am made whole. I am the vessel of the emerald light. I am the embodiment of divine healing. So it is, so it shall be. 144, fully anchored into the crystalline core of Pachamama and rising. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and powerful solar eclipse and new moon in Aries tomorrow as we continue our journey through the ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.